Puerto Rico with Greg Olson on hand in Western New York. The crowd, as usual, firing up. Patriots and Bills underway in the NFL rivalry series. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, here's May. Back over the middle, but it's incomplete. Tayshaun Boutte was the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be 3rd down. These two teams, the Patriots and the Bills, original AFL teams, so longtime rivals, and each has had their stake of owning the AFC East. Of course, the Brady Pats were dominant in the division and in this rivalry. They were 34-4 for that Tom Brady-led stretch against Buffalo. However, the tables have turned in the 2020s. The Bills have won 5 consecutive division titles. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. He's found his receiver, Boutte. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. 1st down, New England.
The 26-yard line.
Up in the middle, it's Henderson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's now 2nd and
6. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's May.
Great reaction by the defense. I mean, first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. And he's going to have the Pats' 1st down. It'll wind up a gain of 5 on 4th and 2.
We'll see how much that decision costs them as the game unfolds, but give credit to this defense. They found a way to get off the field. They had their backs against the wall there on the opening drive.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, what's crazy.
Here's May. Moving to his left. This is intercepted. And the Bills are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing right away is Allen. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him at the 35-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. 41 yards.
That's good for a Bills. First down.
On the ground, this is James Cook. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
For James Cook, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6.
319!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 14 on the pickup. First down, Buffalo.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Play action now, and here's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal. From the gun, Josh Allen. That one, take it in. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Bills. That is 1st touchdown this year. His kick is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Patriots nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Off the play fake, it's May. Just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. May gonna look to throw. Well, cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Bills take over.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football.
To the goal line and in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. When you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is May. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. On the give, it's Henderson. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. On 4th down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. This is taken at the 25. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
32-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 on his pass, the 40-yard line. From the 41, here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Allen. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
We'll try and run here with Cook. Ooh. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bills 1st down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Moving to his right. He's looking deep for Shakir. And he'll take this one in. A little Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's his 2nd touchdown this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point by Mass is good. And the Bills will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Patriots nothing. Mitch Wishnowski set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's a run with their tight end. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not any.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. It is 3rd and 10. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. To throw is May. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bills first down. 1st and 10.
The play fake. Here's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
First down. First down and 10 yards to go.
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. His 4th TD grab of the season. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw now, May. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Throw again is May. That's caught downfield by Diggs. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
24-yard gain on the play. And a Patriot first down.
May to throw again. That'll be complete to Gibson. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him. So either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not.
He's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Maxwell Hairston, the rookie out of Kentucky, in for the sack. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing now is May. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. On the move left, taking off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd reads, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
New England going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on 3rd down is May. That is caught, and he's in. Top Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Pats are able to cut into the deficit.
Patriots 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Now Allen on 1st down. That's to the left side. Taken in by Coleman. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
6 yards.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Laying out, and he made the catch. timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their...
Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. On first down, Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Allen. Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Harold Landry in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 13.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. To the middle of the field, caught by Shakir. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
22 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard.
Here's Allen. First down throw there is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Makes the score Bills 35, Patriots 7. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked up by Cole Bishop. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Allen. It's slant into the hands of Shakir. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Allen on 3rd down. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
And this is going to be no good, but penalty flags come raining in. This could very well be a roughing call. Another extra point opportunity here. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
42, Patriots 7. Mitch Wishnowsky.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On play action, here's May. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will score. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown pass is thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go, throw. What's that?
Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action now, and here's Allen. Back into the hands of Shakir. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
23 yards.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 6-yard line.
Help! My ladies! What's that?
They go play action now. Here's Allen. Flush to his right. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing now is May. He'll get this. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bills have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Middle.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 20-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 25-yard line.
Throwing is May. Left side, he's got Henry. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. It's a gain of 43 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Stevenson. And not much there. Quick defense. Held to no gain. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here's May.
Bills 32-yard line.
Pass caught right side by Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
New England.
Out of the gun, it's Henderson. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Right, here we go, throw. Hey, what's up? Crazy! Crazy!
Throwing on 2nd down. May. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, New England. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Makes the score Bills 56, Patriots 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Look out!
Off the play fake, here's Allen. Forced out wide. This one caught right side by Knox. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
Look out!
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Look out!
On play action, here's Allen. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will score. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. Here's Bass now for the extra point. Contact up front. They get one of the defenders to jump. So after the penalty, this slightly easier from the 10. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to
The
kick
kickoff
off.
team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. To throw on first down is May. That's complete to Diggs. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
That's good.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
First down, Patriots.
Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
4 yards. That's
13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Taron Johnson.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Big time play there for Buffalo. 59 yards.
First down.
1st and 10, and it's Allen. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills will add one more onto their big lead.
Patriots 14. Set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Pass now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Bills stretch things out even further.
Bills 77. Patriots 14.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Jones now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. DeMar Hamlin from his safety spot there to record the sack.
Bryce Behringer in punt formation for the Patriots.
So the Bills